Hi guys, it's Lars Lehmann once again from the Sadowsky Germany headquarters. I have here in my hands a beautiful Sadowsky MetroLine Vintage M bass. Let's check it out together. This beautiful thing here comes with a fat MM style humbucker in the original MM position. So if you're a traditionalist, this is the sound you want to go for. Alright, let's take a look at what we have here. We have an ash body, we have a maple neck, maple fretboard with 21 nickel silver frets. And guys, you want to pay special attention to the hand-rounded fret ends. It's very beautiful. Oh, and by the way, you want to pay special attention to the IFT, Invisible Fret Technology. And what that is you will never find any hard fret end sticking out of your fingerboard. Right? There's no fret end sticking out of the fretboard in whatsoever, which of course feels amazing for your fretting hand. We have 5 vintage style tuners with open gear. We have the spoke wheel, the truss rod wheel, which makes adjusting the neck very easy. We have the traditional Sadowsky 2D bridge, so allows for setup in 2 dimensions. And the good thing about it is you have this extra holes here, which makes changing your strings very, very easy because you don't have to pull the whole string through the bridge. You just use the extra holes to change strings. Other than that, we have the legendary Sadowsky 2-band preamp. This preamp consists of a volume knob, the vintage tone control, VTC, which also has a push-pull function. For active passive mode, and the vintage tone control also works in passive mode, right? And then we have active treble and bass, and what this little toggle switch here does is all the way up you have both coils in parallel mode. In the middle position you have this coil here on, and in the downward position you have both coils in series mode. On the back of the bass, you can see it's actually a traditional bolt-on construction, right, with 4 screws. And you also have the quick access electronic compartments cover, right? So if you find yourself with a dying battery in the middle of your set, no problem at all. You can either keep playing, I should say, in passive mode just by pulling the vintage tone control, or you just open the compartment cover and you're ready to change your battery and the show goes on. Now, close to the headstock, there's another feature that I want to show you guys, which is very cool, which you will find exclusively on the German-made Sadowsky basses. This is the Sadowsky Justinut 3. And what this is you actually don't need much more than an Allen key to adjust the string height in the lower registers of the bass. So it just feels perfectly in the lower registers. Sadowsky MetroLine basses are super light. They're usually around 9 pounds, which is 4 kilograms. So very light basses. Alright, before we head on to the sound files, you might be wondering what this is. This is a Warwick Gnome Pad along with a Warwick Gnome 2x10 cap. Killer combination. Okay, I'm gonna start out in passive mode, right? And this can be done by just pulling the VTC, right? Pull the VTC and you're in passive mode. And I'm gonna start out by telling you what this little toggle switch does and of course what it sounds like. So toggle switch all the way up is gonna give you both coils in parallel mode, which is this. Then in the middle position you have the back coil on, so single coil mode obviously. And toggle switch all the way down will give you the series mode, obviously the strongest of them all. Okay, next up I'm in active mode. I'm gonna push my VTC and I will have the VTC at about 85% maybe, and the active EQ, treble is at about 50%, bass is at about 60%. Here we go. Okay, I'm going to use the same setting of the EQ for my next playing example, but I am going to use the single coil mode. So now I have this coil on, and I'm going to be using a plectrum. Okay, for my next playing example, I'm in series mode. I have boosted the treble knob a little bit, and I have at the same time tamed the harshness, so to say, with the help of my vintage tone control. Right, here we go. This bass can be an incredible rock machine. Check this out. I am still in series mode, vintage tone control at about 80%, treble at about 80%, and bass should be at about 70%. And I'm going to be using a plectrum again. The Sadowsky MetroLine Vintage M series is a great addition to the existing lineup of the models that they have here at Sadowsky Germany. If you're a traditionalist and if you want to go for that classic MM style and kind of vibe, this is the bass you want to go for, right? You have the humbucker in that classic position, but also you have quite a bit of advantages, really, because you can switch from active to passive, right? You have these various coil options. You have the quick access compartment cover. What more can you ask for? And you know what's cool? You can get these guys in various options. You know, you have different color options. You can get a 4-string. You can get a 5-string. You can get different choices of woods. You can get lefties, fretless, you name it. If you want to find out more about Sadowsky basses, please go to sadowskybass.com. That's it from me and from this guy. I'm Lars, and I hope to see you next time. Bye-bye.